Hey guys, so I won the Vixen Army and Reina Rebelde giveaway. And what does that mean? Well, there were 3 different winners they picked. You had to write something in the comments to the effect of why you're fierce and why you're a strong woman and what do you do. And I was saying that like I'm a fiery redhead with kicking curves and I feel empowered when I'm dancing and helping other women. True story. So I wanted to say thank you to Vixen Army and thank you Reina Rebelde here in Dallas, Texas. I thought that was really neat that they're kind of nearby because I'm in Austin and I'm from Miami. So to say hello to my Vixen Army babes back home, miss you guys, and I can't wait to dance with you back at the Wynwood studio. Now, Reina Rebelde has a lot of different like lippies and eye makeup and also cute little pouches for your accessories to carry around with you. Well, now look at this. This is the pouch that I chose. It was to, you know, like carry brushes and the compacts, all kinds of stuff that you would put in your makeup bag. That way it's not loose and go everywhere in your purse. You could take it on the go. And it's adorable as a clutch. So if you want to just use it going out, you can do that too. Let's talk about my lips here. Pucker up, babes. I've got all the colors right here. Well, maybe not all the lip colors, but I've got my favorites from online. I have Fresa, which is like a darker, moodier color, and I love it because it's super bold and smoldering. And it gives a little bit of depth to your red, bold lip. In Brava. Now, Brava, you can wear it on your own, or even Fresa, but it just really depends on what you want to do and how much you want to, you know, how much you want to showcase. Sometimes it's like, I don't have any time, just solid color. You're good to go. They're actually very moisturizing. And I'm going to show you. I love the packaging too, because there's like roses on the inside. It's got that like sacred heart on the outside too. And I love this design. Anytime I have like a lippy like this, I usually use it all the way to the end. There's something about like tubes. I mean, I like the tube design, you know, where you just keep twisting it, and that works for me too. This one twists also, but you know, like the traditional tube I'm talking about. I tend to accidentally do too much, and then like I try to, you know, pump it back, and then it smears everywhere, and it's just an ugly mess. Or this one, I don't ever think about twisting it until it gets all the way to the bottom. And if you can see there, the little logo on the side. So yeah, I just like did my thing. It's very moisturizing. Put it on my lips. And then I took the Fresa and like I said, I drew on the inner corners and then top corners to make it pop a little bit. Plus they make my lips look a little bit bigger, and I like something that's very bold and that makes a statement. Now for me, I always talk about eyeliner because it's something that's very sacred, where it's hard for me to find a good one. And I have my favorite, however, I did want to try theirs because I'm very open to that. So I didn't use this today, however, I will showcase this on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and do this on my eyes so that way you can see a closer look. I love the design on here because it's got like the sun and the moon. They have very ornate artwork. This is the Rebel Eye Definer Liquid. And that brush, that looks very defining. Obviously, as the name implies, definer liquid, it has a nice point on there, so that way it applies in a straight line. I noticed that a lot of eyeliners that are out there that are liquid, it's like a brush. I'm like, why would you use the same brush similar to like a nail polish for your eyes? It's just not gonna be cute. And you know what happens with bristles, they spread out and you tend to apply pressure, and this is a nice point. So we'll stay tuned to Instagram for more on how that works out. I also picked up some of the Foreplay Wet Dry Eye Color. Now this comes in a couple different colorways, and this one is the Salvaje. Now let me show you this one. On the front, it has the Ornate design. A tattoo artist actually designed this for them. from LA. I love bold, bright colors, so for me, this was something I really wanted to showcase. It has green, yellow, a little bit of like a rust color, and purple. A little bit goes a long way, so you can like either use your finger, dab it on, and they're very bright. I love it because not only can you like build them up, but you can blend them too. So yes, purple and green, they look great together, so does the yellow and the purple. It's just how do you want to complement your face? And for me, I have a lot of like neutrals and like smoky eye palettes, so this was something that was different. I also got the same type of palette but in Azteca. This one is more of a neutral, however, I love the smoldering, like the deep brown, like chocolate colors. They have a little bit of like a metallic iridescent finish to them, so you're almost like bronzy. And I like bronzy, like copper tones. For me, for my hair, they make me look really great, and they like enhance my color in the face. So for example, if I'm looking tired or I want something very subtle but that really makes a statement, something like these tones would be perfect for that. They like liven up my face. So if you have a lot of like maybe like an orange or like a light pink undertone, this would be great. No matter what skin color or type, this is a great palette for you. It's blendable. It's gonna look almost like a highlight. You can contour with it. There's a lot of different options you can do with it, even though it's an eyeshadow palette. I hope you loved watching the different things that I purchased from Reina Rebelde with my giveaway credit, thanks to Reina Rebelde and Vixen Army. You babes are awesome. You continue to empower women, and whether it's through dance or makeup, you guys are changing the world. And I hope that with these videos that everyone watching is able to find something that's good for their makeup routine.